There has been a situation going on lately between Myla and Harvey. It's very serious. We need to talk about this. Let's go over the evidence. February 24th. We have no evidence of what happened, but we have some interviewees. These interviewees did give their consent before interviewing them. Let's start.
Every fight, I do nothing. He's sexist. He literally told me a couple days ago to go into the kitchen and make a sandwich. That's like pure sexism.
Guys, if you're finished.
No comment.
What? What happened? Nothing happened?
What happened when?
Like, just happened there with Myla and Harvey.
So basically, Harvey was like flirting with Myla, and she was like, "No, I don't like you. I'm taken." And then Harvey was like, "I don't care. I like you." And just like, "Will you go to the dance with me?" And she said no. So he started beating her up, and then he got kicked out of class.
Okay, so like Harvey was flirting with Myla, and then Myla was like, "No, I'm taken." So then Harvey's like, "I don't care. Do you want to go to the dance with me?" And then Myla was like, "No, I'm taken again." Okay. So then they started like fighting and stuff, like hand thrown, like bah, bah, bah. And Harvey got thrown out the class.
Harvey did, I think likes Myla, and like, but like Myla's taken, and like they're gonna like beef now. I think that Ben is gonna literally beat Harvey up, and then like he's gonna go cry, and then like Myla's gonna and Ben are gonna go like far away, and like happy ending, you know.
So the conclusion of all the interviews is most people said that Harvey has a crush on Myla, but Myla is dating Ben DeMarc, so they started fighting. But more importantly is what Myla and Harvey said. Myla told us what Harvey has been saying the past couple of days, such as "you belong in the kitchen," "go make me a sandwich," etc., which is, I think, is pretty bad for Harvey to say. Harvey said no comment, which I think is pretty smart because you don't want to accidentally self-incriminate yourself. Or is he just guilty but he doesn't want to admit it? It's either one, or it might be both. We have one more interviewee, which is the class teacher of where all this is happening at.
I think Myla and Harvey are actually very good friends, and
Lies.
they need to figure out a way to communicate better.
So Miss McCrater is one of the outliers of all the interviewees. She wanted to help fix the situation instead of just addressing the situation, which I think is pretty interesting. So now we're going on to February 27th. February 27th, we have tons of evidence, including one more interviewee. This is going to be a big punch to Myla and Harvey. So I asked Harvey at 11 a.m., why are you flirting with Myla? And I asked this question because a lot of people I interviewed a couple days ago said that Harvey was flirting with Myla.
Say I'm flirting with Myla anymore. I'm dating someone.
Who are you dating?
None of your business.
So Harvey claims he has a girlfriend, which I don't think he can pull. Now we have a recording from 3:06 p.m., and this is Myla so excited about turning 13, but then Harvey saying, "You're selling an arbitrary holiday."
Imagine Harvey.
That means you're 1 year closer to death.
I care. Sorry that you don't have human feelings. Gosh dang. What I care about doesn't make any sense to you.
Yeah,
Oh wait,
it
it
doesn't.
doesn't. Oh wait, it doesn't have to because I don't care what you think.
You're celebrating an arbitrary milestone created by humans.
Oh what?
An arbitrary milestone created by humans.
You're an arbitrary milestone
I'm really
created by
not.
humans.
I'm not. Okay.
How do you know? So you're saying you don't celebrate your birthday? You're saying because if you aren't saying that, then you're being a hypocrite.
I'm just a celebrating.
Are we fighting for real, or is this just for fun?
This is just for fun.
Harvey, what's your feedback? Is this for fun, or is it going to escalate?
I don't know. Is she going to escalate?
I literally said I'm finally 13, and he said, so you celebrated a arbitrary milestone created by humans? I didn't do anything. I'm not bad here. That's just Harvey being Harvey.
Harvey. No need to bring a cloud of doom. You could just,
That's
you have other options.
boys
You could
being
say
boys.
that's great, or you could just say nothing. Those are other alternatives.
I just don't find it reasonable to celebrate being 1 year closer to death.
We know how many years we have until death.
So Harvey tried to depress Myla because Myla should be happy since it's her birthday. A little strange. But now we need to talk about Harvey's comebacks.
Myla, this is why you were only born because your parents forgot the plan B.
What? And this is why you used that comeback like 300 times already.
I haven't used that one actually. No.
Actually, you have. I distinctly remember.
No, you don't.
Because I was confused by it.
No, you don't.
Don't tell me how I feel.
I wasn't.
You were.
No, I wasn't. I wasn't telling you anything.
You're so manipulative.
What do you mean? You're manipulating me.
You're gaslighting me.
What do you mean? I'm not.
Very loud.
She's trying to gaslight me that I'm gaslighting her.
What? I'm so mean. I've been boozled like 46 times in the past 20 minutes.
Maybe it's karma. She stabbed me.
So Harvey had a comeback, but Myla claimed that Harvey has used that 300 times. We know that's sarcastic, but he might have used that a lot of times. But then someone started being manipulative. I don't know who. I've been going over this recording many times, and I can't really figure out who started this. But our next recording is also about being manipulative.
Telling me how I feel.
I'm not.
Me. You are.
I haven't manipulated you at all.
You just did. You're doing it right now. You're literally gaslighting me.
I'm not.
You are literally doing the definition of gaslighting.
I'm not. You hear her, right?
What are we doing?
I'm calm and collected. You're raising your voice. You're doing all these crazy hand motions.
Harvey says he's calm and collected while Myla claims he's being manipulative. Our last recording is about feet.
A little bit aggressive. Move your feet, Harvey.
What have I done? Move yours.
My feet are safe and soundly at the well.
Siblings.
If he was my sibling, he would be my 13th reason why.
Yeah.
No, it's not because it's
Why are you being so emotional, Myla? Why are you raising your voice constantly?
I'm not. This is just how I talk. Why are you touching my toes?
I'm not.
You are. I can feel your toes on my toes. I'm not doing anything.
It's not.
Why are you touching my toes? Get your toes off my toes.
I'm not touching you.
Get your toes off my toes.
You know what? Record this. You know what? I'll kill you like I killed my wife.
Harvey. What? You're my 13th reason why.
I have been doing my work.
So apparently Myla was putting her feet on Harvey's feet. Interesting. At the end of class, I did interview a witness. He did give his consent before interviewing.
I think it's lame. I think it's pretty mid. Okay. They should move seats.
Okay.
That's what I think.
We are moving seats this Friday.
Let's go.
So just like Miss McCrary said a couple of days ago, he has a solution to solve this problem. March 1st. We don't have much evidence for this one. We only have one piece of evidence, and this is a recording, a video recording of them fighting.
Oh, so now you want to be sure? No, man, give my paper, bro. Give my paper.
Looks like they just started fighting, but Myla did interact first. March 6th, we have a lot of evidence to go over. We have some recorded evidence and some video evidence to go over. Let's go. First, we have Myla claiming that Harvey's being sexist.
You know what? She's so crazy because she's a female. Females are naturally wired to be like this.
He's being sexist.
I'm not. I'm not.
You are.
For a fact, we know Harvey was being sexist in that recording. Our next recording is pretty sad, or so we think.
Literally gonna cry.
So from that, we know that Myla was going to cry. Or is this just a cover-up? Is she just being overdramatic, trying to get Harvey in trouble? That's pretty bad. 3 different video recordings of them fighting from March 6th.
Devin likes her.
Devin, mine.
Devin, don't send.
So Myla tried to close Harvey's Chromebook, but Harvey kept the screen up, so it didn't really work out correctly. This next clip is about Miley Cyrus.
Did you get him singing Miley Cyrus on tape?
Yeah.
I didn't.
You did.
No, I didn't. Where's your proof? Where's your proof that I
In his phone.
Show it. Show it.
He's literally gaslighting me.
Myla claims that I got a recording of Harvey singing Miley Cyrus, so she took my phone, and Harvey wants to see it. Next clip has Harvey doing the gritty.
What are we were just singing Miley Cyrus.
No, I was literally just doing the witty. I literally just did the witty.
What? Like Harry Potter? Yeah. Yes.
Ew. No. Harry Potter is stinky, stinky. Stinky, stinky, doo-doo bad.
Yeah.
Stinky doo-doo bad. Your hair is stinky doo-doo bad.
You get this?
It looks red. I mean, get your finger out of my face.
That one was short, but had a lot of evidence in it. Myla claims that Harvey was singing Miley Cyrus, but then Harvey says, no, I wasn't, and started hitting to do the gritty. After Harvey hit the gritty, someone asked us about Harry Potter. Harvey said it was trash. I don't think so. Then Myla said Harvey's hair was greasy and musty, and then they started fighting, basically. So after listening and watching all the video recordings, and interviews, is this bad for their growth? I don't think so. Watch this news article video to find out why this actually might be good for them.
This is 40. Psychologist Lisa D'Amour says, don't panic. That's because fighting can be an important part of your child's development. This morning on the New York Times website, D'Amour writes that how conflict is handled at home can impact a teen's mental health and the quality of their relationships. She's the author of Untangled, guiding teenage girls through the 7 transitions into adulthood. Lisa, welcome back to Studio 57.
Thank you for having me back.
Yes, what's great to have you here. What a great article. And I like what you say in this. You say good fights happen when teenagers consider arguments from both sides, and bad fights happen when they don't. So how can conflict with teens be a good thing?
Well, what we see is conflict comes with the territory with teens.
Anyway.
So you have to accept that it's going to happen. And what we know is that it can become the training ground for helping them see things from multiple perspectives. And that's what we want our teenagers to be able to do. Mm-hmm. And when we look at conflict, we actually see there's 4 different types. It sort of sorts itself into categories. 3 that are not so good and 1 that is much better. So there's attacking, where everybody gets ugly. There's withdrawing, where people refuse to engage. Mm-hmm. There is complying, where somebody just gives in to make it stop. And then those are the 3 not so good ones. And then the good one is problem solving, when people can try to come together and say, here's how I think you might be seeing it, here's how I might be seeing it, how can we use that to come to a better resolution?
This sounds so good when you're just sitting here and you're just outlining, and then there's this, and then there's that. But in the heat of the battle, Lisa, you are mad.
Absolutely.
And you just, and then you say something, and then you're off to the races.
Absolutely.
So how do we tap that down on both sides?
Well, I think often we can't. I think sometimes, stuff gets said that you didn't mean to say. We need to actually sort of let everybody separate and cool off. And then I think it's incumbent upon the parent, usually, to come back and say, I really don't like the way that went down. That got ugly and I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. Here's where I'm coming from. Can you walk me through where you're coming from? Mm-hmm. And it won't happen every time, and it can't happen every time. But what we know is that can be valuable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I just love the idea of just saying to your teenager, can you walk me through where you're coming from?
I know.
our interview with Miss McCurry actually might be correct because Harvey and Myla need to communicate across why are they fighting? How can we stop this? And I think that's pretty crucial to stopping this. Last but not least, at the end of class on March 6th, Miss McCurry moved Harvey to a new seat, and so did John DeFazio, our reporter. So what do you think about this? Is Harvey sexist? Is what they need to do is be better communicators? Or is Myla just being overdramatic? What's going on here? And you get to find that out. Thank you for watching. Roll the credits.
Show it.
Get outside of me.